preseason. It's the Hall of Fame game. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Buffalo Bills, and this should be a great one. Unfortunately for the Steelers, a big heartbreaker on Tuesday. They lost 41-34 to Detroit in the championship game for the Winter League. And speaking of Detroit, they are defending Summer League champions, so week 1, when the season gets underway, they'll kick it off down in Mexico against whatever team the lucky wheel picks. But meanwhile, we're here in Cincinnati, Ohio at Paul Brown Stadium, home of the Cincinnati Bengals, to play the Hall of Fame game. I kind of wish the game would let us have the actual Hall of Fame stadium. But it won't, so we're going to play it in Cincinnati since the Hall of Fame game is played in Ohio. And it's going to be played under the lights. Here's Boswell to kick this one away. And we're underway in the Hall of Fame game. So here's Buffalo to return it, and he's going to get taken down at his own 30. And the offense goes to work. Now, the starters will not start in the preseason games. They will come out for a quarter or two, but they will not start. So here's the backup QB, Barkley. And Singletary with a rush to the 34.
Devin Singletary, the ball carrier. The tackle made by Devin Bush. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Tomorrow starts Summer League preseason week 1. Now, there's 3 weeks of preseason for the other teams, but for the Bills and Pittsburgh, there actually will be 4 weeks because this game included with the other 3 games. 3rd down and 4.
Gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd down and 4. Pass is caught. He advances it for a 1st down. And the Bills will continue. Well, lots of big trades happening during the offseason of the Winter League. Josh Allen being traded to the New England Patriots from the Dallas Cowboys. Prescott leaving Buffalo. After a tough Winter League season.
3rd and 1.
Singletary gets the 1st down.
Devin Singletary. That's good for a Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And they stop him before he gets the 1st down. Well, Buffalo's making some good progress here. Almost to the red zone. And almost intercepted by multiple Steelers defenders. 3rd down and 1.
Incomplete. Intended for Cole Beasley. Joe Hayden on the coverage.
Out of the pocket almost, and that's incomplete on 3rd down and 1. And on 4th and 1, looks like Buffalo's going to go for it. Quarterback under pressure, throws it, incomplete, so that's a turnover on downs. And now Mason Rudolph and the Steelers will take over. Rudolph, 1st and 10 from his own 40. Fires, it's caught by Ebron. Yeah. And Ebron takes it all the way to the opponent 37 before he's brought down a 20-yard run after catch.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler. 1st and 10 at the 37
Rudolph
line.
fires, passes, caught. Ebron again, juking him out and getting into the end zone for the first touchdown of the game.
Eric Ebron. Touchdown Steelers.
And look at the juke again. Catches it, almost going out of bounds. Looked like he did for a minute, but he didn't. And then jukes him out. Okay, so Boswell was only doing the kickoff, so the backup kicker even comes in because they don't want the starters getting hurt because they'll be needed for the regular season. So Jordan Berry is on at the kicker position and the punter position tonight. And there's a booth review to make sure he did not step out of bounds.
The previous play is under review.
Oh, it's overturned. He stepped out of bounds.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the Steelers will not have the touchdown. Rudolph hands it off to Connor. And taken down at the 14. And
James Conner, the ball carrier.
well, Pittsburgh thought they had the first points of the game scored, and that would have been 6. But Ebron stepped out of bounds
At the Bills' 14-yard
before he juked out the defender. Claypool for the first.
That's another Pittsburgh Steeler. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
And this time they're in for 6.
Jalen Samuel. Touchdown Steelers.
And thank you to the one other viewer for tuning in. We hope you enjoy this game.
The kicker on for the extra point.
It's very windy here in Cincinnati, Ohio tonight, and Barry knocks it through.
The kick is good.
And the Bills, after the turnover on downs,
Bills nothing.
on their first possession, they'll see the ball again. Spinning and taken down, and now the Bills have to take a minute to get their kicker and punter set up. So Borges will come in. And now Buffalo's out.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Barkley's back. Singletary still doing his stuff the way everybody expects him to.
Singletary, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And speaking of Dwayne Haskins, he will play
Barkley's pass.
tonight. He'll play the 4th quarter.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
And Singletary wrapped up before he could get the first down. On 3rd down and 6. 4th and 1.
Complete to Devin Singletary. Corey Bojorquez on to punt for Bills.
Borges, or however you say this dude's last name. Here's McLeod, the 2nd to return. Oh, spinning and taken down at his own 45.
Ray McLeod on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
So 7-0, 3:37 to go here in the first quarter of play. Here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Rudolph, flag on the play. Claypool brought down. We seen our official review. We seen the booth review it, and looks like the flag is an ineligible receiver downfield on the offense. So the Steelers will actually be backed up to their own 40, 1st down and 15. Rudolph to Samuels, the man who scored the touchdown. Well, he's going to get most of their yards back.
Jalen Samuels, the ball carrier.
No, this is a different Samuels.
To the 49-yard line. A gain of 11 brings up 2nd and 4.
Rudolph out of the pocket, has time, going, and can't connect with Washington. Rudolph tipped and incomplete on 3rd down and 4.
Pass intended for Vance McDonald, incomplete. Jordan Berry to
And
punt
here's
for the
Berry to
Steelers.
punt. And wrapped up at his own 24 with 2:42 to go in the first.
10 at their own 24-yard line.
Barkley hands it off. Meanwhile, the defender Hayward breaks through
Singletary
and brings him down. 2nd down and 13.
brought down back at the 21-yard line.
Barkley over the middle. And he connects with Davis.
Gabriel Davis. That's good.
Dude, I feel like Davis is a common name in football, though.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Knox. Well, for another 1st down.
Dawson Knox. 12 more yards. That's another Bills.
Dude, you know what I think? Barkley. End zone. Davis can't hold on. But you know what I think? So, you know how, if the defense commits pass interference in the end zone, they just put it at the opponent 1 for the offense?
He's taken down at the
I feel like if the defense commits pass interference in the end zone, that should be 4 points for the offense. Well, usually a touchdown's like a receiver maintaining possession of the football in the end zone. So I feel like since there's a 6-point, a 1-point,
That's another
and a 2-point play, I feel like there should be a 4-point play for like that way if the defense commits interference in the end zone, then the referee just puts his hands up in the air and says that 4 points have been awarded to the offense. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds to go
intended for
in
Devin
quarter number
Singletary,
1.
Incomplete. He was covered by Steven Nelson.
So from the opponent 11. And Buffalo calls a timeout with 3 seconds.
Vince Williams on the tackle. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3 seconds left in the first quarter here in the Hall of Fame game. Barkley going end zone, tipped and incomplete, and that's going to be 4th down when we return. And that expires the first quarter. After 1, Steelers 7, Buffalo nothing. You're watching the Hall of Fame Summer League football game here on YouTube TV Network. Don't go anywhere. Well, welcome back to the Hall of Fame game here on YouTube TV Network, and Steelers up 7-0. And here's Buffalo to attempt a field goal with 14-mile-per-hour winds. Oh, and it's no good, wide left, and that's crazy.
His kick is no good.
And the Steelers don't give up any points on that. Rudolph looking, fires. It is caught. Rudolph will play this quarter, and then they'll bring out their other backup, and then Haskins will finish the game off. Rudolph's
pass complete to Jalen Samuels. A 7-yard pickup.
Haskins played a heck of a game in the Winter League Championship on Tuesday, and unfortunately they fell to Detroit 41-34.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
And that is caught on 3rd down and 3, but I don't think he got the first down. He did not. 4th down and 1.
Johnson. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
And the Steelers call a timeout. And here's Rudolph, 4th down and 1 for Steel City. Yeah. And Connor gets it. 1st down and 10 for Steelers. Rudolph out of the pocket. Looking for Washington, connects with them.
James Washington. That's another Pittsburgh Steeler.
Rudolph and the Steelers. Opponent 1. They have 1 rushing touchdown with Samuels. Here they go for James Conner, diving in for the touchdown. And the Steelers take a 13-0 lead.
The kicker on for the point after.
Here's Barry. And his kick is good. Make that 14-0. Would have been 14-3, but the Bills' field goal attempt, even from 28 yards, was nowhere near close to being good. No, it's 8:15 p.m., so it's getting dark out.
At their own 25-yard line.
Barkley gets out of the pocket, fires, got Stephon Diggs. He'll play this quarter as well. And then the other backup will see some time in the 3rd.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Well, I mean, I felt like some of those, though, I should have known, like, just as a fan.
Intended for Dawson Knox. Incomplete. Minka Fitzpatrick on the cover.
Barkley. Oh, he's got a defender there. Gets rid of the ball and can't connect with Davis. Well, the Steelers really got the Bills frustrated in this game. Oh, that's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick with the pick.
Minka Fitzpatrick. The third down pass. Intercepted.
And the Steelers will take the ball right back the other way.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Rudolph fires. He's got McDonald, the tight end. McDonald's the tight end for the 21-yard reception.
Steeler. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Rudolph has time. Looking end zone. Washington for the touchdown. And the Steelers continue to pour it on.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Here's Barry for the extra point. Hasn't missed one yet, and that streak continues. 3 for 3.
Is good. Makes the score Steelers 21, Bills nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Yeah. No, they just should.
Andre Roberts on the return. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Oh, here's Barkley back out there after the interception, which resulted in Pittsburgh scoring. Incomplete.
Barkley's pass intended for Stephon Diggs. Incomplete.
Speaking of that,
The 23-yard line.
next week, NBA Summer League starts.
Number 26, Devin Singletary, the ball
It'll be a 50 games regular season.
28-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
And then MLB starts on Friday, which is tomorrow.
Barkley's pass incomplete. Intended for Cole Beasley. Corey Bojorquez on to punt for Bills.
Well, I feel like NBA should be like a summer sport and then let hockey play during the winter.
Ray McLeod on the return. The Steelers
Because
take over
hockey
first
plays
and
in the same arena as basketball, and that's got to be like tiring having to switch it from ice to wood back to ice. I mean, that's what they do in Little Caesars Arena. That's where the Red Wings and Pistons play.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And the LA Kings. Rudolph finds his open receiver, Chase Claypool.
Rudolph's pass complete to Chase Claypool.
Yeah.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 38-yard line.
Rudolph changed what to that?
Mason Rudolph. That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler. First and 10 at the
Oh yeah, you know the
27-yard
Denver
line.
Broncos? Walmart is trying to buy them. Johnson with the catch. Yeah, but that means it's gonna be Empower or Walmart Field at Mile High
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
if they buy them, because obviously their field name's gonna be named Walmart. That does sound kind of cool. Going for end zone. Ebron, he had a touchdown. It's intercepted for the moment, but multiple flags on the field.
That's interference.
Yeah. Depending on what he does. Pass interference on the defense, and that is an example of that should have been 4 points. No, he does not beat his kids. And that's another touchdown. The Steelers.
Touchdown Steelers.
Here's Barry on for the extra points. And the Steelers punch 28 in the first half.
Makes the score Steelers 28, Bills nothing.
2:54 to go until halftime, and the Steelers punch 28 in the first half. And they hold the Bills to no points.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell only on for kickoffs. He's the starting kicker, so he won't be kicking field goals during preseason.
Andre Roberts on the return. The Bills take over first and 10.
Kind of, but it's not loud, so it's fine. Barkley back out there. Going for Dawson Knox. He has him. First down.
Dawson Knox. That's good for a Buffalo Bills.
And the coach for the Bills is probably just wishing this first half would be over by now so he can figure out how to get his team communicating properly.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
28-0 at the 2-minute warning. Steelers continue to lead it. Usually in real life, these are the lowest scored games, but Steelers put 28 on the board here in the first half and hold the Bills to nothing after that missed field goal, and Davis can't haul it in. Over the middle, intended for Dawson Knox and incomplete. 4th down and 1. And it's 4th down and 1, so you expect a running play from here. And they're going to do that. Singletary's going to get through. The defender broke through and could have brought Singletary down, but did not.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Barkley going for Cole Beasley, and that's incomplete. 11 for 27, 134 yards, and an interception for Barkley
It's now second and 10.
in this game. That's caught by Dawson Knox. That puts him in field goal range.
Dawson Knox. That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and
It was
3.
warmer than windy here today. And that's incomplete. So with 57 seconds to go until the half, can the Bills punch a field goal this time? A 55-yard attempt. And here they go. And that kick is no good again.
The kick is no good.
Man, this kicker maybe needs more starting time. Well, the Steelers take over and again put 28 points on the board in the first half. That's impressive for a preseason game. Rudolph. Oh, Chase Claypool with the little fake.
Rudolph's pass complete to Chase Claypool.
And second and inches. And you can expect Pittsburgh to just run the rest of this clock out.
Chase Claypool. That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler. First and 10.
Well, this is most likely going to be the last play before halftime. Under pressure, incomplete. 1 second to go. And they're going to attempt a 46-yard field goal to make it 31-0 at half, and they do.
Is good. Makes the score Steelers 31, Bills nothing.
Well, since there's really no other games, we're just going to have an abbreviated halftime where we talk about the 31 points Pittsburgh put on the board in the first half. And you want to go first on, like, the Bills' perspective? So, what do you think the Bills need to do to turn this one around? There was an interception that the quarterback threw, but meanwhile, how about those 6 points the Bills left on the field by missing both those field goals? Meanwhile, let's move into the Steelers' perspective. 31 points on the board in the first half alone. Well, you ready for the second half? Because I am. Steelers 31, Bills nothing, and the Bills unfortunately have to kick it off. Tyler Bass, number 2 for the Bills. He is the starting kicker, so he will only be out for the kickoffs. And he wraps him up at the 28. So Joshua Dobbs in for Pittsburgh. Mason Rudolph will get to rest the rest of this game. Dobbs, incomplete for Ebron. And Ebron almost put the first points on the board. And he did, but the referees reviewed it and ruled that he stepped out of bounds before he juking the defender. So Samuels, number 38, put the first points on the board. And from there, it's been 4 touchdowns and a field goal for Pittsburgh. Dobbs and connects with Ebron. No.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Dobbs finds Connor, who gets to the 46, 2nd and 7.
To James Conner. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
And the starting quarterbacks for both teams will finish the game. And is that a reception? We're going to have to get another look at that.
That's good for a Pittsburgh.
Let's take a look at that 27-yard pass. Okay, we're going to pay attention to right there. Alright, pay attention to right around this area. And he does. He gets both feet down in bounds. Look. Let's take a look at that again. Slow motion. 1, 2. What a catch. One more time for you guys in slow motion. 1, 2, down.
Steelers. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Yeah. Dobbs, nice completed pass there. And he's just going to flip it to Connor, who's going to rush it. And he's going to score some more points for his team. His second touchdown of the night.
Touchdown, Steelers.
Now, starting in preseason week 1, the starter will play the first quarter only. Then they will rest the rest of the game while the backups play. And that kick is good to make it 38-0.
Score, Steelers 38, Bills nothing.
Well, Pittsburgh's got a comfortable lead at the moment, but how do you come back if you're the Bills? Especially because this is the first time you're seeing the ball all quarter. Oh, that bounced off the upright of the field goal. As the fans heard that one from the stands, and 1st and 10 from their own 25. Here's Buffalo. From in. And here he is. Hands it off to Singletary, and he's dropped.
Devin Singletary, the ball carrier. Cameron Hayward on the tackle.
No, it's not actually, because like you can mess up the field goal and then it delays the game because they have to fix it. And look at that.
Devin Singletary, the ball carrier. TJ Watt there on the
Yeah.
A 2-yard loss.
3rd down and 12.
Third down and 12.
The Steelers defense is continuing to pour it on. From has to back up. Fires incomplete.
From on the keeper. Intended for Gabriel Davis. Incomplete. Joe Hayden on the coverage.
He's still got Travis Kelce.
Ray McLeod on the return. The Steelers
He's
take
not
over
garbage.
1st and
He never
10
will be
at their
garbage,
own
bro.
49-yard line.
I don't get why people say he's overrated, like, seriously.
Dobbs pass complete to James Conner. It's a pickup of 6.
Yeah, and people say he's overrated, but yet he came back and won a Super Bowl that he could have lost. Oh, that was tipped and incomplete, intended for Eric Ebron.
Intended for Eric Ebron.
I mean, sure, he got beat by Tom Brady in the Super Bowl, but what did you expect? It was Tom Brady. Eric Ebron rips it from the defender's hands and makes the catch.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler.
No, there's no way.
10 at the 16-yard line.
If he was gonna do it, it would have had to been this year. And into the end zone, the Steelers score again, and it's 44-0. And this isn't what you commonly see in a Hall of Fame game. You don't really see them put 44 points on the board like that. It could even be higher, as it's 45-0.
Makes the score Steelers 45, Bills nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off.
It could have been 45-6, but those 2 field goals missed by Buffalo did not help any. And Boswell sends it. And what doesn't help is they're not really gaining any more yards on the return.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Well, Haskins warming up on the sideline. Joe Burrow warming up for the Bills on the sideline. And at this point, the Steelers are making sure Joe Burrow has 0 chance to bring this team back.
Complete to Tyler Kroft. A gain of 2.
Because you got 15 minutes and 6 seconds left in the entire game, the regulation of the game. You really don't have much time to make a comeback. You have to score 45 points in 15 minutes and 1 second. to have a chance to come back and win this game. And there's a flag on the play.
Pass interference. Defense.
I don't know what the heck.
Ineligible receiver downfield. You would have thought Bills would have scored some points by now. They had 2 chances to put 6 points on the board.
That's another Bills first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard
Instead,
line.
they missed those 2 field goals. And now they're down 45-0. No, that's not too bad. From. And he'll have to do better for tomorrow because I think his team plays tomorrow in preseason week 1. Which, luckily for these teams, it's not that far of a trip back to their stadiums.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
For Summer League? No.
From on the keeper. Intended for Dawson Knox. Incomplete. It's second down.
Well,
and
they might. Well, they're gonna play before September. They're gonna play in August because that's preseason. And it's intercepted by the Steelers. Knox tries bringing them down.
Vince Williams.
Diggs brings them down inside his own 10. So Steelers are gonna start in a not so comfortable position on the field.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Oh yeah. Caught by McDonald, another reception. He fumbled it. Because they're dumb. And Chase Claypool recovers it for Pittsburgh, but Pittsburgh could have lost it there. And that would have put the Bills in excellent field position to potentially score their first points of this game. Johnson.
Dobbs pass complete to Deontay Johnson. It's a gain of 7.
Well, how about the Steelers, though? Put up 45 points in this game when nobody expected them to. And there's a flag on the play. Eric Ebron brings it down.
Pass interference. Defense.
It is defensive pass interference, and looks like they're just going to decline the penalty. Because it was caught anyway. Samuels up the middle. He can't get the first down, but he does get a good gain.
Samuels, the ball carrier. Tremaine Edmonds on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at their 49-yard line.
Caught by Chase Claypool. First down.
That's another Pittsburgh Steeler. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Samuels and brought down inside the 30.
Jalen Samuels. 13 more yards. That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Dobbs going for Ebron. Ebron hauls it in. Still has yet to get a touchdown. 6 receptions, 109 yards
That's another
in this game.
Steelers first down.
And here we go. Last play of the third quarter. Ebron incomplete as time expires in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Steelers
What?
45, Bills nothing.
And off we go to the fourth and final quarter. And Here's Connor, and they keep him out of the end zone, so 3rd down and goal.
James Conner, the ball carrier, brought down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Oh, Dobbs! He fumbled! And the Bills recover it. And they gotta make their substitutions anyway. So Joshua Dobbs will return to the sideline with 1 fumble loss on his head for tonight. And Dwayne Haskins is like, are you serious? I have to wait to start with the ball. Here's Burrow.
Burrow's pass.
Yeah.
Intended for Dawson Knox.
Well, the first pass is incomplete for Joe Burrow, so
2nd and 10.
Burrow again, gonna throw another incomplete pass.
Burrow's pass. Intended for Devin Singletary. Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd
Well,
down and 10 yards to go.
Looks like the Steelers might have been prepared for the Bills in this game.
Complete to Devin Singletary. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Alright, so down a bunch. They're forced to go for it on 4th. Here's Joe Burrow. And it's going to be down at the 1. Probably should have been a safety if you ask me, but
It's a turnover on down.
well, I don't think the Steelers really care because they know they're probably going to get 6 anyway. Well, Haskins doesn't have to worry about a thing because he starts in excellent field position. All he has to do is hand it off to Connor and let him do his thing, and Connor's in for the touchdown already. 51-0.
The kicker on for the point after. That's where we are.
Oh, and this time he misses it.
The kick is blocked and no good.
Let's go back and watch that again. It looked... And it just... Well, you might want to change that to 51 now. And it just missed it. It went to the left. Well, good news for the Steelers is that's their only miss for tonight, and it didn't cost them. They only left 1 point on the field. The Bills have left 6 points on the field. Points worth a touchdown left on the field from missed field goals. Burrow looking deep. Passes incomplete, intended for Stephon Diggs. Well, they got Burrow frustrated. They really do. Throws it, and it is incomplete. Joe Burrow 1 for 5 here in the 4th quarter. Because he's not all that. And now you can make that 2 for 6.
Burrow's pass
4th down and 2, and they're going to have to go for it again. And if they don't get it, the Steelers are in field goal range, so they'll probably... And they don't! They don't get it!
Burrow's pass. Incomplete. Intended for Cole Beasley. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Well, the good news for the Bills is this is not a regular season game. This is a preseason game, but you're going to fall to 0-1 in preseason.
30, James Conner, the ball carrier. Tremaine Edmonds on the tackle.
No matter what, even if they score a touchdown, there's just no way they're going to make the comeback happen. Here's Haskins handing it off to Conner again.
James Conner on the
And all Haskins has really got to do is keep running the football.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and
Haskins looking for Ebron. Ebron reaches in the back of the end zone and gets his first touchdown of the night. And it's a 31-yarder. After having a touchdown overturned that he caught earlier, he gets one. .6:54 to go in the game. And it is now it is 57-0. Can they make it 58-0? Oh, they call it. Yes, they call a timeout, and Haskins says, let's go for 2.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
So we'll go for 2. Haskins has the snap, going for Eric Ebron, and he can't get in.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score.
So the Steelers have left 3 points on the field, 1 extra point and a 2-point conversion. Not bad because the Bills have left 6 on the field. They left 6 points on the field, and the Steelers have left 3 points on the field. Again, an extra point and a 2-point conversion the Steelers left on the field. And Diggs stopped. And if the Steelers score again, that's going to... the record's already broken, but that's going to extend the record as the highest scored Summer League Hall of Fame game.
Incomplete. Intended for Cole Beasley. It's now 2nd and 10.
Joe Burrow returning here to Paul Brown Stadium, not as a Bengal, but as a Bill for the Hall of Fame game. And you can bet he'll probably be back here a couple of times to play his former team. The coach said since he lost the Super Bowl, he didn't want him on his team anymore, so he traded Joe Burrow to Buffalo.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Well, Joe Burrow finally starting to complete some passes, going for the end zone. Stephon Diggs and Mika Fitzpatrick can't haul it in. Fitzpatrick was hoping for the interception, but Diggs couldn't haul it in the end zone.
Minka Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
Well, they left 6 points on the board earlier under pressure. That's incomplete, could have been picked.
Burrow on the keeper. Intended for Gabriel Davis. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Let's see if Joe Burrow can get them at least 1 touchdown in this game. And incomplete.
Burrow's pass.
And they're just going to take the lousy 53-yarder to hopefully put an end. And they have left 9 points on the field now as they miss another one. Well, what do you got to say about that? They left 9 points on the field by 3 missed field goals. That's the Bills. The Bills left 9 points on the field. The Steelers have only left 3, and they were both extra point attempts. Well, the Steelers are going to get a big victory here in the Hall of Fame game. Connor breaks free. But yeah, a big victory for the Steelers here, and if they get a touchdown, they're going to go into the 60s.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Mike's 49. Mike's 49. Too little, cupcake.
James Conner.
2nd and inches.
4 yards. Tremaine Edmonds on the tackle. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Haskins is going to take it himself. He's going to rush for it, and he's going to get tripped. But he probably could have got free. A rush for 8 yards from Haskins.
Steeler. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And Connor is stopped after a gain of 2.
Ball carrier. Brought down by A.J. Klein. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 17-yard line.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Haskins pass.
3rd down and 11.
Samuels. A 2-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and 11.
And Ebron is stopped. 4th down and 10, and
Haskins pass.
Haskins is deciding to stay out on the field even though they could take the lousy field goal.
It's 4th down.
2 minutes to go. I mean, Steelers, they really don't need a touchdown. And here's Barry. Oh, it's a fake. Oh! We're going to have to make sure if he stayed in, but 63 to nothing for the moment. And if it stands, the explosion continues. If it doesn't, that's a turnover on downs, but they don't have to worry because and it does. It stands.
The kicker on for the point after.
To make it 65 to nothing. Barry and his kick, or 64 to nothing, and his kick is good.
Makes the score Steelers 64, Bills nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
And they stop him again.
Andre Roberts on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Well,
34.
Buffalo made one Summer League National Championship appearance, and that was against the Falcons in Ford Field, home of the Detroit Lions, and the Bills made the comeback and won it 48-41 in overtime against the 48-41 at the end of the game. Excuse us, it did not go to overtime because they would not have kicked the extra point.
2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
But for the past 2 seasons, the Lions went and they won the title. And that's intercepted. In 2020, the Lions and Giants went to Lincoln Financial Field. home of the Philadelphia Eagles, and the Lions defeated the Giants 58-32 to win the title. And then last summer League National Championship at Nissan Stadium, home of the Titans, the Lions defeat the Falcons 52-49 to win the title, and the Falcons go 0-2 in championships. And the Lions go 2-0 in their 2 appearances. Now, the Falcons making it after 2 seasons, could that be a sign that the Buffalo Bills will make it again this season? And this game is pretty much going to be wrapped up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
Haskins just handing it off to finish it up, and
James Conner. That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
Connor makes the dive for it and can't get it. And I think you just let the clock run out, and they are
1st and goal at the 2-yard
64-0 the final here. 64-0 the final. Pittsburgh gets it done.
64. Bills nothing.
And how about that? Well, how about 64-0 for the first preseason game of the season? And the Bills will play the Browns tomorrow, and the Steelers will play the Chiefs tomorrow. So both teams that played tonight will play tomorrow. As we say, so long from Paul Brown Stadiums.